Today, the Mariners are enjoying a much-deserved day off. Look at them soaring before they dive into a 13-day stretch of games that's just around the bend here. That got me exhausted just thinking about it. 13 games in a row. They're already on the road. But we're not too tired to talk about a little baseball.
It's time for the Home Plate Report, sponsored by Pemco Insurance, helping the Pacific Northwest worry less and live more.
Yeah, you might recognize my next guest from his clever sports videos on TikTok and Instagram. Somehow he manages to nail the highs and the lows of being a Mariners fan. Welcome back to the show, Juan Sanchez. Look at you, influencing on widescreen today, right? Look at us.
That's awesome.
Great to have you back here.
Thank you for having me back.
It's so fun to watch you online. So many fans watched you, and for your perspective, let's start with pitcher Bryan Woo.
Yeah.
Because it's been a little bit of up, a little bit of down.
Yep, definitely.
Some rocky starts lately, but he's starting to turn things around. What did you see from Woo?
Yeah, so
you were there.
Yeah, I was at the game yesterday. Honestly, I saw a determined Woo to kind of go out and prove that his last two starts were a fluke, and to prove that he's still one of the best pitchers in the league. And honestly, I think he proved that yesterday against a very good Atlanta Braves team, and handed them their first series loss of the season. So, I mean, if that's the case, and then by default, that means the Mariners are the best team in the league right now. So, don't you think so?
Hey, I was there for game two, and I remember fans asking each other, saying, "What do we think? Is it a good season yet? Is it a good season yet?"
Yeah.
So now that they just, it was a rocky start, but they just beat the team, a series win against the team with the best record in baseball. Yeah. So how exciting is that? Is that what you need to see as a true Mariners fan to believe again?
Well, to believe again, I wish we could beat the smaller teams too. I mean, we got swept by Kansas City, which they weren't very good of a team to begin with, but
that keeps us humble.
Yeah, but it's encouraging to see that we're beating a team like the Braves. They're a very good, solid lineup. So I mean, that just kind of gives me hope for the rest of the season.
This is the point of the season early on where people start to pick their favorites. Who's standing out to you early on?
Honestly, I think Emerson Hancock right now. He's doing really good right now. I mean, on last Saturday, he threw 14 Ks, no walks, which is awesome to see. That was the last time I think somebody did that since, I believe, it was Kirby. It might have been last year. So that was really good to see. And then also Julio Rodriguez, he had 3 home runs during the homestand, which is so awesome to see because he's known to be kind of a slow starter. So now kind of seeing this in the beginning of the season is kind of encouraging to see from him.
Let's talk about the standings. It's, they're hitting their road. They got 13 in front of them here. Let's talk about where they are at in the AL West. The Mariners' position in the division, they haven't changed. They remain in second place behind the A's, followed by the Rangers, the Astros, and the Angels. So what do you think when you're seeing these standings? Because just a week ago, people were in panic mode.
I think we're in a good spot right now. It's still really early on in the season. I mean, we're only 1 game back from the Athletics, which is, it's not too bad. I think we're coming up on a stretch right now, which should be pretty good for us to hopefully kind of make up a little bit of ground, maybe kind of go into first place with a couple games up by the end of the stretch. So I'm encouraged by where we're at right now. There's still a long season to go.
You just talked about a couple of guys that stood out to you. Let's talk about the team leaders and where things are at here, because we have some changes this week here. We have some changes, including Cole Young. He now leads in batting average and RBIs. Cal Raleigh remains your home run leader. J.P. Crawford now has the best on-base percentage, and Julio is your hits leader, just like that.
Yeah.
Anything about this leaderboard jump out to you?
If you guys see my content, you guys know I'm a Julio stan. So yes. I'm going to talk about Julio because Julio's known to kind of be a little bit of a slow starter.
Yeah.
So it's kind of encouraging to see him kind of get it going early on in the season. So like 39 hits is awesome to see. So I mean, I have a lot of hopes for Julio because I know he's an MVP caliber player.
Yeah.
And so I think if he puts together a first and second half, I think he can be that MVP candidate that we all know he can be.
Well, and they say never meet your heroes, but you met Julio.
I've met Julio 3 or 4 times, and every time he's awesome, and he's one of the best. Honestly, he's just so humble and so grateful just to meet his fans, So he's one of my favorites. So
one of my favorite Julio moments was as they unveiled the Ichiro statue. I was out there with the press, and I was recording it just myself for social media, and I noticed that hidden amongst the crowd was Julio with his hood on. I spotted him, and he had an old school camcorder, and he was recording it for himself with a camcorder. So he's a character. We love him.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Let's talk about what's on deck for the Mariners. Next week, as we said, they're on the road. They're starting a 7-day road trip. Tomorrow, 3 games against the White Sox before heading down to Houston for 4-game divisional series. What do we know about this White Sox team?
So this White Sox team is a much improved from over the last year. They only won 60 games last year, which is probably ranks amongst one of the worst teams in the league. This year they have Japanese superstar Munetaka Murakami. He's tearing the league right now. He's leading the league in home runs with 14. So as long as we can kind of stop him, I think we should be okay with the White Sox.
You are establishing your credibility, you know your stuff, but you also have a ton of fun on social media, and that makes it so fun to watch. How did your channel get started? When did you decide to do this? Was it just for you in the beginning?
Yeah, so it was like a year ago. I started making videos. I would watch other creators on the platform kind of just make videos, and I kind of told myself, you know, I kind of want to do what they're doing. And so last year I started making videos, and then every time I come to like a Mariners game, people come up to me and be like, hey man, I love your videos, love your content. So that kind of inspires me to kind of keep going and just make videos that people can enjoy.
Everybody loves a hometown hero, a hometown kid when they make the team, so it's great to see you doing this your way for the fans.
Yep.
Talk about, well, I mean, you told us about your channel, but on your channel, one of the things that you do is you use props a lot. You brought some with you.
I did.
We should talk about the Trident Cup right here because, you know, people have seen this before, but you've got a new and improved version.
Yeah, so this is a new and improved version of the Trident Cup. It's got the lanyard here. So this is at the stadium. It's $15.99. You also get unlimited refills all season long. So you can take it home, bring it back, and you can refill the cup as much as you want.
It's a practical prop.
Yeah, it's a practical prop. I mean, you can use it. I mean, yesterday I was using it as a necklace. I was kind of holding it like this, drinking from it. I mean, I've seen people use it as a purse. They can just like wear it as a purse. You can do whatever you want with it.
Hey, hydration is important.
Yeah, you can take it to the park, take it wherever you want, to church, to the bar, wherever, you know.
You got some other goodies you brought.
Yeah, and I also brought some giveaway ideas that I had in mind. So this is a no-fly zone.
So you're pitching your own products.
Yeah. Yeah, I made.
The Mariners are
I kind of made this yesterday.
You're giving them unofficial permission to do this. My dad started something like this way back with a fake funny nose glasses night. To pretend, and it was so popular that they ended up doing it. So this could work.
Yeah. So it's a no-fly zone swatter. So hey Mariners, if you guys are watching, here's one idea. I got another idea here. It's the Josh Naylor headband hair night. So as we all know, he likes to rock his headbands, and I think how cool would it be to watch 20,000 people in the stands wearing this, like on a Friday night? How awesome would that be, you know?
I was there a couple of days ago, and I got to say, Naylor is just a fun player
so much
to watch.
fun, man.
Some players just come up to bat, and they give you confidence that they're going to get us out of this situation. He's that guy for me this
I have all the
season,
confidence in the world in him.
Very cool. Well, so fun to have you here, man. Thank you so much for being here and doing this.
Yeah.
Keep up with your channel. Let people know, how can they find you if they want to find you?
Yeah, so Instagram is Jones_101, and then on TikTok is Jones101. So that's where you guys can find me.
So cool, man.
Hey, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Go
Appreciate
Mariners.
it.
New Day Northwest is sponsored by Pemco Insurance.